Okay, so I just finished Dying Light 2, Stay Human, and I just thought I'd go over like my first quick thoughts over it, cause I don't know, I need a video, right? And I guess this will count as like my recommendation for the game, cause it's a really fun game, right? It's fun to run around, use your paraglider, grapple people. I think I kind of cheesed it by like upgrading my grappler or my grappling hook to like grab enemies, so that like even then, after it became like super easy, the combat was still fun. The story, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the ending. Maybe like the post-credit scene I think was fine, but like the actual ending, where spoilers, skip ahead or like click off actually. Just click off if you don't want spoilers for the game. It's like, oh, Waltz. You know, yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, spoilers. Okay, that's enough warning. Yeah, like, turns out Waltz is your dad. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of lame. Right? I don't know, that was just me, but I thought it was kind of lame. That it's gonna be like, Waltz is your dad, yeah. And, 'cause you know Mia's your sister. And it just ends, right? Maybe I made bad choices or whatever, but it ends with Mia dying, like, right after you save her, and then you can either, like, save Lawan or save the entire ass city. So I saved the city, and I was siding with the PK because, survivors are kind of dicks to you, right? Like, throughout most of the game. And the PK, they're kind of nice to you, right? They don't, like, idolize you or whatever, but then, like, at the end, you have to make a choice, like, near the end, if you want to, kill the butcher, right? Like, right at the end, and you either kill him, or, like, cause he says he's gonna, he's the only one who knows how to, like, stop the missiles. So I said no, cause I'm like, I don't want the city to get blown up by missiles, that's super lame, right? So I do that, like, I agree to, like, help him, or to let him live, right? And I'm like, okay. And then, he's like, okay, I'll take you to this one place where, Waltz is at. So he, like, he goes to give me a ride there. And then, you know what happens on the way there? Dude, these stupid ass peacekeepers attack you, and I don't know if that's, like, necessary or whatever. But, like, yeah, I thought we were on good terms, so I have to kill Jackmat. And that was super lame. Like, I guess Jackmat is kind of a dick, so I don't feel bad, right? In the like post-credits thing, it shows that Myers in charge, and Myers is way better than Jackmat. So I don't mind. But like, still, you have to kill him, and then it's like, yeah, no, you're vilified and like demonized by the PK because you made like one choice. Like right at the end, I'm like. Seriously, this is all this stuff I'm talking about happens like after the game's like, yeah, this is the epilogue. This is like the end stuff. Oh, Chase is sitting on me. Where's the zombies? Hello. Yeah. And then so that's happening, right? And then it's just like all right at the end, and you end up as like a villain of survivors because you helped the PKs. And the PKs because you made one decision to side with the Colonel, so the city doesn't get blown up. And it sucks, right? Like, everything turns out kind of okay, but like, I don't know, maybe I just made bad choices or whatever in the city. And you can get the definitive good ending. And I just messed it up. Still, I didn't really like it all too much because I ended up vilified by both sides. And it does revert the story changes, so I guess you can, like, reasonably ignore it all and just play the game, right? Because that's fun. It's a fun game, like, the gameplay is fun, and I hope you're getting that. I'm, like, brain off. This is zombie music. Still, very fun. Okay, but yeah, it's definitely an enjoyable game. And I guess I would say I recommend picking it up. But the story choices aren't, like, super great in my opinion, or at least like the outcomes. Maybe that's the point, right? Everyone's an asshole, and in the end, you're gonna like lose who you care about or something. But again, I don't know. It just turns out bad. Like everyone just hates you in the end, and I think that's pretty lame. But yeah, like aside from the ending, I guess I need to talk about that now. This is like right after I finish it, so that's what's on my mind. I definitely did enjoy the actual game, aside from the ending, right? So I do recommend it. Like if you like parkour, right? If you like Mirror's Edge or whatever, yeah, it's fun. If you like movement, anything, it's really fun. But it's not integral. You can play the game without fancy parkour tricks. Right, you know what, let me pull up the skill tree really fast. Like look at this. There's a whole combat one and a parkour one. And you can put levels into these. And I just got the one that like lets me buy all the abilities. And I put everything else into stamina. And I don't regret it. Stamina, like I think is a lot better because it's a parkour game first, from what I can tell, right? And I'm doing the big parkour flippy tricks because I find that very fun. So that's fun. The combat, it like if you do it fully, right? You do the thing where it's like perfect block, parkour combat. It's probably really engaging. Most of the time, or at least like halfway through the game, I maxed out my grappling hook so I can just grab infected and people and just pull them at my feet, and then I got the stomp mechanic. Like once you get stomp, everything gets a lot easier. Because you can just pull anyone, right? Or if anything is just there, right? Okay, it's max, now I gotta escape for the achievement. Yes, that is an achievement to escape from a max one. Oh, damn it, I messed up my jump. Whatever. But yeah, definitely, like, it's a fun game. Like I said, I've said that a bajillion times. But I do think it's not for everyone, and my PC can barely run it, and I think my PC is pretty good. I have to like shut down everything, and I don't know how it ran so stable with OBS opens. Like, go away, stupid, stinky. Can I pull out my gun or my axe? Why is the chase still going on? Yeah, there we go. Die. Get out of here. Alright, so I got the achievement. That's what I wanted. What's this? Kill spitter using range weapon. Whatever. So now that I got that, I'm gonna like see if I can finalize my thoughts. So in the end, Dying Light is a fun game with rewarding combat, or I guess not rewarding, but fun, satisfying combat. Let me show you this. You can just do this, like for the entire, or not for the entire, but as soon as you get the grappling hook and like 7 military tech, you can do that and just stomp people. And you can do that to like human enemies too. And I was overstocked, like on healing supplies and all that for the game. I had a bunch of weapons because there's like weapons everywhere, and I didn't even use any artifact equipment, like, or weapons. Like I guess the military stuff is an exception, but I have like some artifact weapons in my inventory right now, and I put all the rest of them just in my stash because I'm like, they're artifacts, right? They're cool. That's the same for armor. I've done the same thing with armor. Just put all the artifact armor in my stash. So it's not even that, and I don't know, I'm hoping that like, if you make a new game after you beat it, there's like an extra hard mode or something, because I'm pretty sure I'm playing on normal. Like 90% sure. So it's not like super challenging, but I did die a few times. Like, if it's like, there are some like set pieces or whatever that are supposed to be really hard, and I did die in those. I did die a few times just to me messing up, right? And it's probably easier if you put like a lot more stuff into health, because like I said, I bottomed out health to like the minimum where I get all the upgrades. just so I can like get stamina. Oh, wrong button. God damn it. Yeah, see, you die like pretty quick if you're not really doing anything. And I was blocking there too. That was just me messing up and pressing like crouch instead of the V. But yeah, it's a fun thing. I hope I've given a decent enough demonstration on like the fun you can have and stuff. So I do recommend picking it up, but like primarily only if you like these types of games where it's like running around being fast. Two, if you have like a semi-decent PC, right? If you have a like a low-end one, it's not really gonna be good. And if you have like I don't know any kind of issues really, like performance issues, it's not gonna work out for you that well. Because it does have to load. I've got all my graphics settings bottomed out right now, just for it to work, right? So, but yeah, if you like movement and you have a decent PC, I do recommend picking it up. Like if you're not willing to pay what's it called, $60 for a mostly single player game though. Because the multiplayer is very limited. It's just like help other people out with their story mode stuff, and I messed up my jump. God damn it! I'm dead here, dude. Oh, this thing. Okay. Back to the point. Yeah, like if you don't like single player games, it's not really for you because the multiplayer is literally limited to just joining people's parties and helping them out with like random stuff. But you can do silly stunts like that. Like you just jump on some guy's head, right? If you haven't, you should check out my other video where I like dive a guy off a roof. There's like silly stunts you can pull like that, which are very fun. And I think this game would also do good for like challenge runs. I don't know. I know the first one had some that were pretty neat. So I think, like, I've said this a bunch of times, but I think you should check it out. If you just like these types of games. And now I'm gonna shut up and just like land a funny drop kick. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's another thing. There's glitches I forgot to mention. Dude, that same glitch with like the drop kick just straight up didn't like. I couldn't kick the final boss, Waltz. I just straight up couldn't. Like I couldn't drop kick him. I did it once, and then that was it. So, and like another time he spawned in a weird spot. Like there is bugs in this game. I've had corpses standing upright while dead. I've had it happen like twice, where like I just couldn't interact. Like at least two times where I had to restart the game because it just would not acknowledge quest markers to exist, like, and I couldn't interact with them. So yeah. Oh, that's not stuff. Okay. But yeah, you can like the movement is really open. Like, I have some upgrades like wall climb and stuff, and the paraglider you get, it, like once you get out of the intro area, I guess like this area. This opens up like a bit into the game, and I think it was slower for me because I did like all the side quests first, right? Like like the side quests slow down throughout the game. Oh yeah, you can take down jumps. I got that. But yeah, that's like the combat. You just smack them, and then there's no human NPCs around because it's at night. But like if you perfect parry like that, and then they get stunned. So you like jump over them, and then you can hold left click to like hit another guy, right? So, and then you can like kick him. You can dodge, and do that drop kick thing, which is fun. So yeah, I don't really have much more to say other than like it's a good game if you like movement, if you like zombies, if you like some funny quirky bugs that don't really like actually break anything. Pick it up, bro. Hope you enjoyed the video. You know, I'm gonna wait for it to tick over to No, that's dumb. I'm not gonna wait for it to tick to 15. Okay. Like, comment, subscribe. I lied to you. I am waiting for it to tick to 15. Bye.